For the dozens and dozens of women out there still voting Republican, let's just check in on Steven Crowder for a second. The Mug Club, the Chud Whisperer, he's going through a divorce.
Since 2021, I've been living through what has increasingly been a horrendous divorce.
And as someone who's never been able to get past like 30 seconds into his show, whoever his wife was, she deserves a medal for sticking it out this long. However long it was. I don't even know how long they were together, but however long it was, if it was longer than 30 seconds, she deserves a medal. But to any women out there that might have voted Republican in the last 2 elections, this one's for you. This one is for you.
And no, this was not my choice. My then wife decided that she didn't want to be married anymore. And in the state of Texas, that is completely permitted.
With his little gun on the desk and his holster on. He has to wear a gun holster to do a podcast. I know. He's complaining that Texas still gives his wife the right to divorce him.
And in the state of Texas, that is completely permitted.
What a strange thing for someone to say. Well, not really if you've been following this party.
Getting into this, legal contract that's, supposed to represent a spiritual commitment, but then we're making it a legal contract. And part of that legal contract isn't structured around a lifelong agreement like it used to be because we got rid of because now we have no fault divorce. So I could understand getting rid of no fault divorce.
I agree. Yeah.
Well, within the Republican Party, women, especially middle to lower class, are seen as just property. Oh, come on now. That's just Steven Crowder. That's just Beanie Baby Tim Pool talking about this stuff. They're just being provocative. Provocative for the views. Here's the judge that banned mifepristone. I think that's how you say it, the abortion drug. Here he is, talking on the radio station.
Yeah, and I just want to make very clear, people who experience the same-sex attraction are not responsible individually or solely for the atmosphere of the sexual revolution. It's a long time coming. It came after no-fault divorce. It came after we implemented very permissive policies on contraception. The sexual revolution has gone through several phases. We just happen to be at the phase now where same-sex marriage is at the fore.
He's trying to link what he believes to be perversions to coming, after the sexual revolution. He's trying to link that all to a no-fault divorce. No-fault divorce. Remember that phrase, because it is the next step in the religious right's attack on women's freedoms. No-fault divorce allows someone to leave a marriage without having to prove that something went wrong. Adultery, abuse, etc., etc. Steven Crowder seems bummed out that Texas doesn't have this law because it would force his wife to stay with him, whatever her reasons. I mean, even if you just don't love someone anymore, you should be free to divorce them. The religious right does not believe that a woman should be able to leave a marriage when she wants to. And this Chud judge right here, this Chud judge from Texas, blames that as a turning point in American culture. And what he did is he took his personal belief, his personal, very much connected to religious belief, and he tried to shut down a pill that's been around 40 years for women. He singularly tried to take that away from an entire country. Look, there's like half a dozen other people I would rather run for president. Younger people than Joe Biden, right? He's like 100 years old. But I'll tell you what, I would elect a golden retriever, a literal golden retriever, over any Republican, whether it be presidential, the Senate, you name it. Because this is who they put in there. These are the judges they nominate. These fascist, religious right chuds who legislate for a whole country based on their singular beliefs. So my message to Republican women is pull your head out. Because one day you might be married to a Crowder. You might be married to a Beanie Baby. And you might not realize it until you're a couple years in. And you don't want that to mean it's too late. Like and subscribe. The Chud Report, YouTube.
That's not my choice. She simply wanted out, and the law says that that's how it works. Now, of course, look, I get it. There are multiple sides to every story, but one thing that is undeniable in this case is that it's no one's fault but my own in that I picked wrong, and that's certainly not the fault of my children.